You ready?
Bit of a bachelor pad. Oh, dang, for real? Oh, shoot. Okay. My bad. I didn't know it was going to be that quick. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, you got your cowboy hat on. Where you calling me
Yes,
from?
ma'am, always. I'm calling from Houston
Okay,
area.
you said how old are you?
23.
Okay, why you hesitate?
Say that again?
Oh, is there a
Oh,
delay?
there's just a delay in the mic. There ain't no delay. I mean, there ain't no delay in terms of me giving that answer. Just a delay in the microphone.
Okay.
And
What do
the
you do for
yeah.
a living, Nicholas?
Well, I do IT work for a living. So I got out the army about 7, 8 months ago. I did IT in the army, and now I finally started doing working with IT again. I work for this company called Archrock. They work on natural gas compressors, and I just help migrate applications for the field technicians out there. Yeah, and do stuff like that, help them with their devices. And then on the side, I'm also a part of the local 51 Houston Union. They do like theatrical work, doing like rigging for like lights, AV work for like concerts, hotels, convention centers, stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, you have a couple jobs. You have any kids, Nicholas?
No, sadly, no.
Well, you're
So
only 23 years old.
yeah, but I kind of want to have them earlier rather than older. So my dad had me when he was like 30 something. And although, had some fun times here, there, it kind of sucked not being able to like play sports with him because his knees hurt and his back hurt. So I'd rather have him now. That way, when they reach like them teenage years, I can still keep up with them and stuff like that.
Fair enough. So do you want to get married or want to just have children?
Oh, no, of course, get married. Get married, of course. I mean, I want to have children first. That's my main problem. But, how are them kids going to grow up in a happy home if you're not married and it's not, love between the two partners? So.
Okay. All right. So Nicholas Houston, 23, does IT work and more. No kids, never married, I'm assuming. And you're calling us from Houston, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you what's your zodiac?
I'm an Aries.
Aries. All right. What kind of woman you okay, so Nicholas Houston, 23, IT work. Also recently got out of the army a couple months ago. What is that, 10 months ago?
About eight, seven,
8
eight.
months ago.
So,
Okay. Thank you for serving our country. Um,
uh,
no kids, never married, is the Aries ready for his wife? What kind of woman you looking for?
yeah, I guess I'm looking for somebody who. I mean, I don't really got like a specific necessarily type. I mean, I'm still young. I haven't reached the age where it's like, okay, shorty, you need to have all your P's and Q's like figured out. Like we got to go ahead and get started. Like I still have a little bit of time to kind of plan and get to, have a relationship without having kids and worries like that. But somebody who's definitely like bubbly, somebody who's doesn't mind going out and having a good time but also doesn't mind staying home and like doing things like watching movies or going to the movies or shows and stuff like that. I prefer a nerd, somebody who's a geek. Doesn't matter what you're a geek in. It can be sci-fi. I'm really big into Star Wars and video games, but you can even be big into like Harry Potter, or shoot, you could be like a Nicki Minaj fan, go to all her shows. Like it doesn't matter as long as you like overtly obsess over something that you probably kind of shouldn't, but you find enjoyment and meaning in that. That's all I care about.
Okay, what are your
So,
deal breakers?
um, I guess like they can't be too. I want to say like ignorant or ignorant, as I like to put it, as is a broader term. I grew up. I'm light skinned. I'm half white, half black. Dad's black from South Side Chicago. Stayed in the hood, Inglewood, and then my mom. She from like bumfuck country roads and shit. So I grew up with both kind of sides of the aisle and stuff like that. And I've come to learn like a lot of different political opinions on both sides and a lot of different good people on both and bad people on both. And I guess I just want somebody who's kind of open to like anything that people hear, any kind of experiences. Me, I like all types of music. As you can tell, I love country music. That's my new phase. But I've also listened to like a lot of rap and R&B, a lot of pop and alternative. And so as long as it's good for me. And I just hope my partner kind of feels the same way about things like that.
So what is that was your deal breaker question?
Yeah, that's my deal breaker. I mean, like I think there's obvious kind of
What
ones
was the
like,
deal
hey, don't
breaker?
be the deal breaker is that they got to be kind of open and not kind of ignorant to
Oh,
either
okay.
different views or experiences and stuff like that.
Okay, got you. All right. Should she look a certain way?
Um, I mean, I prefer somebody who I guess just like looks good to me. I'm not going to put a number or, a height or weight on it just because like I've seen girls who are short. I've seen girls who are tall that look good. I've seen girls that are big look good, girls that slim look good. As long as you look good to me, that's all that kind of matters. So,
Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
um, I guess it's kind of like depending on her age and like her circumstances and her responsibilities. If she's young, doesn't have much responsibilities, like let's say she's same age as me, I expect her to at least be making like 40, 40,
Okay.
50,
Now
yeah.
you're 23. What's the age range you want to date?
Anywhere from 21 to about 28.
21 to 28. Okay. 21 to 28. Let's do the Kendra cam.
The what?
The Kendra cam is when you stand up and we see your full body.
Okay. Uh,
Oh, you're definitely into cowboys.
yes, man. Yes, man. But don't get it twisted. Like I still keep it nerdy in here. I got this one belt. It's a Millennium Falcon, but it's still like a belt buckle, so I can be country and be a nerd at the same time. So, yeah.
Okay. Country and a nerd at the same time. All right. Nicholas, when was your last relationship?
About when I last left the army, so about like 7, 8 months ago. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this question because I'm going to quote the person that's telling me to ask you. Dreffel
Okay.
Ray. Dreffel Ray said, Kendra, please ask him if okay. Dreffel Ray said this. Kendra, wait, maybe I could put it on the screen.
Yeah.
No, I can't put it on the screen. They have to pay to put it on the screen. Kendra, oh,
Okay.
I did. Oh, I can. Kendra, please ask if he prefers Keisha or Becky or Maria.
For what?
They said
What
your
are the?
preference. Do you prefer Keisha, who I'm assuming is black, Becky, who I'm
Yeah.
assuming is white, or Maria, who I'm assuming is Latino?
Ah, okay. I see how it is. Yeah, I see how it is. Um, I don't have a specific like preference. I'll be honest with you. Becky sounds like a bit of a hassle to deal with. I've never met a Becky that didn't give me a headache. Maria, that's a Latina, and they're really, really feisty. But I know some good Keishas in my life. Keisha's it's a good name. I have a bunch of cousins. I got two named Keisha. So yeah,
So the
Keisha probably
Beckys
be
gave
where I
you
go.
drama. The
You said
Beckys
what?
gave
Yeah,
you drama.
Becky's give you drama. Becky's be doing all types of weird stuff, cheating, running around, threatening to kill themselves, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not about that. And by the way, just to put it out there, I've had like 3, 4 relationships. Every single one of them have been black beforehand. So don't get this twisted right here. It's still black love here. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
He answered your question, Dreffel Raya. Um, so did I ask you when your last relationship was?
yeah. About when I got out the army, 8 months. Yeah,
Okay. You don't have to answer. And that was a black girl, correct?
was a black girl. Yeah,
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
a couple of months ago, couple of months.
Okay. All right, a couple months ago. And three flaws you have to work on.
I definitely have to still work out like some insecurities and some self-love stuff. Getting out of the army is really hard. It's definitely a culture change. I miss a lot of my friends. I was my buddies. And I thought I was gonna do 20, but it wasn't for me. And so definitely just trying to work out that and still loving myself and trying to find new hope in the situation, which finally I'm starting to, get on my feet and everything else. I've been saving up everything. But yeah, I have to work on that. I need to gain some goddamn weight. I go to the gym like a lot. I go about like 3, 4 times a week. And even when I was the army, work out all the time. But like I just cannot hold the weight. I say it about well, I'm about 6'1", 6, depending on who measure me, depending on, if they like me or not. They'll say 6'1" if they like me, say 6 if they don't, but I'm about a buck 65. and I've held that weight for the past like 2 years. And before then, I was 145. And then I guess like the last flaw I'd have to work at is more like my dedication to, or kind of discipline in a real way. And it doesn't really have to do with discipline on like how I treat others. I tend to treat others like fairly well. I have this motto: everybody's somebody's everything, nobody's nothing, right? But I definitely have like a lot of different interests and hobbies that I'll like dabble my fingers in, and then like I'll get about like halfway through and then I move on to the next project. But luckily there are always things that like kind of don't matter, whether it be like little at home IT projects and stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Nicholas?
Uh I'm definitely like a fun soul. I like having fun. I sing a lot. I try to remain happy. I always try to put a smile face on. Um, make the room brighter. I got a really great family and great relationships with my family. I'm ride or die. It doesn't matter what kind of ups and downs you go through, even the spites. Like I always try to come back and meld bridges. I really value people and the relationships I have with them. Even if they're good or bad, I see the good for what it is. So yeah.
Okay.
And if you have any technical problems, you never have to pay nobody. I'm here right here. You don't have to worry about no Indian on the phone. I'm right here, girl. So yeah.
Nicholas, you didn't say that. Anyway, either way, what is the age range you want to date again?
About 21 to 28.
Okay. Should she be in Houston?
Preferably or the greater Houston area. I mean, I don't mind if, hey man, if you the one and you halfway across the country, shoot, you can even be in like the middle of Afghanistan. I'll find a way.
They're asking
So
about your age. They said, how were you in the military for 8 years and you're 23 years old?
I wasn't in the military for 8 years. I did about four, and then well, three. Got out for medical reasons, right? And I got out 8 months ago. That's where that eight's probably coming from. So yeah.
Okay, cousin. He corrected you on that. All right, Nicholas, the time has come. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
I have it downloaded. I have it downloaded. Have started yet. Downloaded it today actually as I was preparing for this. So
Okay, so what do you
yeah.
want your IG name to be? I mean, not your IG name, your username to be.
I'm probably gonna put it as a N, and then Mitchum, like the deodorant or the actor. So in November, and then Mitchum, Mitchum 2320 is what I'm gonna do. So,
Okay, you can probably just do N Mitchum to make it easy.
what you
Make
mean? You got hella
sense?
people on the app.
No,
I
N.
gotta make it a little different. Put numbers on it.
Okay, okay. So N Mitchum, what's the number?
2320.
Okay, so he's gonna download the app and his username so ladies can find you because they're ready to find you. So do with this right now. N
Yeah.
Mitchum 2320
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
2320 2320.
Mm.
All
Yeah,
right, so
LeBron and
Nicholas,
then Kyrie and then Kevin Love. That's what it's from. 2017
woo
championship.
child.
Anyways,
What is
my bad.
it? What is
It's
the
from
number
when
again?
the Cavs. It's when the Cavs won their championship. So you have LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kyrie. So it's 23 and then two and then zero. So yeah.
The 20 represents the year.
No, it's Kyrie's number was two, and then Kevin Love's number was zero, and then LeBron's number was 23. So I just put them all together. So yeah.
Okay, all right. Men, sports, sports fanatics understood that. It took me a while to get it. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
he's gonna make his name N Mitchum 2320.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. We'll keep
Thank you
you
for
posted.
having me, ma'am. I really appreciate it. So this was a pretty seamless way to do it too. So I've been watching your show for like years on and off. I see commentary on it. It's crazy to like my first time I pull up on the show and I'm on it. So I appreciate you.
You're
So yeah.
welcome. You're welcome, babe. Keep me posted how it goes.
Yes, ma'am. You have a good one,
Okay.
ma'am.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye, Nicholas. Nicholas from early on the show. N Mitchum 2320 is my username for the app. Nicholas ain't playing with y'all. Nicholas ready to find his wife. He want to start his family. So if that's what you want, ladies, and if you meet his requirement, ladies, he is set up on the dating app and he is ready to meet his person. Okay, and Mitchum, let me test it out. Let me test it out. See if I find you. And Mitchum, yup, yup. Here he is. That's the name, so you can see it. That's the photo. He don't got his cowboy hat on that. Woo! He's 23. So all the cougars, this one's not for you. This from a young girl who's ready to be a wife and build a life with someone. Okay, we see you, Nicholas. Nicholas was fast with it. Don't play with Nicholas. Okay, Nicholas, we got you, boo. We got you, Nicholas. Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. Kendra G Singles, the dating app.